One of the biggest mistakes people make is allowing the fear of failure to become the driving force behind their lives. But here's the truth. A man who fears God is infinitely more secure than a man who fears failure. At first glance, they look exactly the same. Both are working late nights, sacrificing, and putting in the work. But internally, they are living in two completely different worlds. One is driven by purpose, the other is driven by panic. One man wakes up every morning with a sense of divine assignment. The other wakes up with a knot in his stomach. When you fear failure, every decision becomes defensive. You are no longer playing to win. You are simply playing not to lose. You choose the safe job and avoid taking risks. You stay in comfortable situations, not because God told you to, but because you are afraid of what people might think. Your identity becomes tied to appearances. Your worth becomes attached to outcomes. And before you know it, you've become a prisoner of other people's opinions. But when you fear God, everything changes. That's where true freedom begins. When your reverence for God becomes greater than your obsession with reputation, you become unstoppable. A man who fears God isn't worried about looking foolish before people. He's concerned about being obedient to his Creator. That's a completely different mindset. He can take a loss. He can survive rejection. He can start over from zero. Because his confidence was never built on his bank account, title, or social status. His foundation is built on God, and that foundation does not move. It doesn't collapse when the economy changes. It doesn't break when life gets difficult. The fear of failure is an exhausting engine. Yes, it can produce results, but eventually it starts demanding payment, and that payment is your peace. Many people have impressive careers, businesses, and achievements, but deep down they're exhausted, anxious, and restless. They sacrificed peace in exchange for productivity. That's not success. That's a prison with really good statistics. The man who fears God doesn't need constant validation from outcomes. He doesn't need every plan to work perfectly to feel secure. His security wasn't created by success. It existed before the victory. And it will still exist after the loss.